What's going on, everybody? Live right here on the Betting News Network. Excited to have you with us for your afternoon bet espresso. That's just Sook. I'm SPJ. Excited to have you guys with us on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, July the 9th. Excited to have the vibes ready to rock and roll with you guys. Brought to you by our sponsors at Tipmaster. We're going to play just the tip a little bit later, but you can find all of our plays and so much more in our Betting News Guild at Tipmaster. Get involved for free with promo code Tip Vibes. You get $10 of coins dropped into your account. You can go find some plays from all different people across the entire world, and you can get involved with all of our content for free at tipmaster.ai. Go check them out with everything they got rolling as we rock and roll. Sookman, happy Thursday. How you doing, big dog?
Happy Thursday. I'm doing all right. I'm kind of running on fumes. The Stampede is still going, and I'm still going to every single thing. Last night I went to Above and Beyond, and they actually had a great cover of Blue Monday, which is a song I really like. So I vibed out last night with a couple of the boys, and it's not over yet. Planning to go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So God bless my liver, my soul, my everything.
Your well-being as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you've been. I will eventually get up to Calgary to celebrate Stampede with you. I don't know if it's going to be this summer or not because it's pretty much here at this point and it's happened and gone. But I need to grace your basement once again at some point.
We've been talking about it for 2 years. We have to make it happen. It's no longer the world's largest rodeo purse. It is just the world's most badass music festival. John Summit played 2 nights, 2 sold-out crowd the last 2 days. It has been bonkers in the city.
Bonkers. Love to see that. Thanks for stopping by, chatting, kicking it with us. What's up, Kev? What's up, Meezy? Hello, Ma. Yes, so 1-0 at halftime between France and Morocco. Mbappe did miss a penalty. Kind of questionable whether or not it was a penalty. I guess by the letter of the law it was a pen, but it looked kind of soft to me. But of course, the VAR check took forever. And then he stepped up, did the stupid ass Neymar walk up, stop, take a couple steps, and take the penalty, and he fucking missed. Not only was it a terrible penalty, so it wasn't even in the corner. It was like he like side footed it. It was just a shit penalty all around. I mean, the run up was gross. The way he took it was gross. Yeah, he had to wait a long time to for the VAR check. I don't know if they were looking at that shit in 480p or something, or if they had DSL download to look at it 7,000 times, but it took them forever to make the decision. And then eventually Mbappe stepped up and missed, as betting the pitch is sad about it for all you golden boot bettors out there. Yeah, that's my quarterback. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the second half. Chat, let us know what you guys are sweating out in the Morocco-France second half. Keep us posted if we get any bangs in the chat, as Sook and I are live with you guys for the next hour, breaking down what we like this beautiful Thursday evening. Now, you said you wanted to talk about something before we talk some news. We're going to talk news. We're going to have Chef stop by with us in a little while to give us his favorite plays from the Home Run Hub. We'll be rocking and rolling with the WNBA tonight. I know you've got some Summer League plays, as well as the Summer League truly gets rocking and rolling starting today. And then we'll cook the parlay at the end of the show, as always. But what did you want to talk about before we get to it?
Yeah, this is something that's very, very funny that's kind of going around. And the San Antonio Spurs have dealt with a cheating scandal before. I don't know if you remember, but back in the day,
yes,
Tony Parker decided to cheat on Eva Longoria. And it actually ended up coming out in divorce filings that it was never actually a physical relationship. He was only sexting with Brent Barry's wife, and ended up ending up with both couples divorced. But over the weekend there was, or this week actually, sorry, randomly this happened this week, but the San Antonio Spurs radio play-by-play guy is definitely in tough waters. He just got fired because he was having an illicit affair with Lindy Waters' sister while being while being married and announcer for the team. Lindy Waters, if you don't know, is an end of the bench guy for the San Antonio Spurs. And the messed up thing, SPJ, the reason why this is so funny is because allegedly, I'll say allegedly, the wife went on his Instagram and posted, "This is my girlfriend, but I'm no longer with her. Keep following me if you think I'm a good guy." And then very quickly that post was deleted. And then it went back and forth on Reddit, like, is this real? Blah, 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 blah. But then it came out today that he has been relieved of his duties. So I don't know what the hell these guys are doing. These are very scarce jobs. These are like, you're the radio play-by-play guy. There's 30 NBA play-by-play guy jobs for radio, bro. Let's tighten it up and let's not throw these jobs away so easy.
I've seen this entire story, so I'm glad that you brought this up. And you did a pretty good job cliff noting it. Go Google it, chat, if you want the deep dive into what happened with the San Antonio play-by-play guy. But I got a couple thoughts on this. Now, I got to be the way that I say this because I've been thinking about this the last 24 to 36 hours. First of all, and it kind of trickles back to the Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini thing, sort of, kind of. First and foremost, like, cheating is so fucking stupid. Like, I don't care if you have kids. I don't care if shit's going to get complicated. Just get divorced or get separate. Just like be a man/woman, talk to your significant other and say, I don't love you anymore. You don't do it for me anymore. Somebody else does. I'm out. Or you guys talk about it and you figure out some sort of middle ground. I don't know. You have an open relationship, whatever. Communicate with your significant other. Regardless, don't cheat on your significant other.
Be an adult.
Be an adult, right? Step one. I understand that these things happen a lot throughout. I mean, we've all been in various workplace situations and things like that, especially in sports and things that require, in a lot of times within the acting field too, a lot of things that require a lot of your time and attention. Sometimes your eye can wander because you are so fucking busy. You're at your job a lot. You're dedicated to the passionate part of your job. And so then you don't see your significant other that often, whether it be by travel or by being at work or both. And then things start to come up. You also never really know what's going on internally. I mean, regardless of situation, this guy shouldn't have cheated, but maybe it was already kind of on the out anyway. Things might have been bad.
I get what you're saying, but he didn't fuck Lindy Waters. He fucked his sister. He had to go out of his way to find her. She wasn't at the workplace. He had to go out of his way.
Unless Lindy just set him up for some various ass reason, or she must have been around the team a little bit. Like it would be shocking if she wasn't around the team somehow. But the question I want to ask you about this, because apparently this guy's actually a pretty good play-by-play guy. Like he's pretty like up and coming. Like he's actually pretty well known and liked
only
in the
29 years old,
liked in the community as a play-by-play guy. Do you think that the Spurs, I don't want to say had the right because that's not correct, but do you think that do you think that this is grounds for firing somebody?
In this new age of social media and just, I feel like it's an extension of us. And I do think sometimes we have to take responsibility. And when your job is forward facing and you're in such a prominent role, like I just said, there's only 30 play-by-play NBA announcers for radio. That's it. That's all the number is. So when you fuck up, you're one of 30. So it's gonna be on blast. So I don't know if it's definitely a punishable offense, but I don't know if it's fireable. I know we saw Ime kind of be sent to the Rockets after he did what he did, but like,
yeah, but that's the fucking head coach of the franchise, dude. This is a play-by-play guy.
Yeah. I don't know. The funny thing was that, like, as you say that, I was going through the Spurs subreddit and they were all saying, "I'm like, yo, like, who gives a shit? It's the play-by-play guy." Like,
and again, this is the part of where it's like your person, and as you said, like we live in such a world now where everybody's lives are all over the place on social media. So it's like if you're in the public eye whatsoever, like at all, with whatever job you do, whether you're famous or not. If you are in the public eye, your social media is, as you mentioned, an extension of your image. So that is where a lot of these things come out and people get into trouble. But if you really like, dude, Love Island, like all of these fucking shitty ass reality TV shows are basically hoping and praying that people go out and cheat all the time because they're doing all that shit all the time anyway on those
the
shows.
culture is messed up now. Oh yeah.
Gerald. He wasn't on the clock. It's okay. It's fine. I just
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of extension of our social media, I don't post what I've been doing in Stampede just because you have a brain.
Yeah, exactly. Separate workplace and play place. But again, the guy shouldn't have cheated on his significant other is step one. Like, don't do that. Like, just again, if you have a problem, like break up and then go do whatever you want to do. But it is a weird situation. It's also, this is the thing too. If this story would not have gone viral, because obviously now it has very much so gone viral. Do you think that he would have gotten fired? I think the reason why the Spurs fired him is because it went viral. So they want to PR and make sure they don't have any negativity in association to this. So they're just going to cut him loose because he's not really that important to the franchise instead of it turning into something bigger. Like they don't want to answer questions about this, probably nothing. They just want to move on from this.
They're coming off a finals loss. Like they don't want any more negativity in the franchise. And like we said, he's a young kid, 29 years old in a prominent position. He messed up, and I think it's exactly what you said. It being so viral on Reddit, on X, and like it's being memed about literally a lot by the Spurs fan base, and I do think that that kind of sunk him, and that happens. And it's like this might not be a one-to-one comparison, but it's like it's what happened with like Luka and Jaylen Brown. It's like all the negative talk got so heavy within organizations that all of a sudden people were like, "Yo, okay, divorce."
Things don't become a big deal until too many people know about it to make it a big deal in the current landscape of like media as a whole. Like, I just don't think that things are actually, people don't really give a shit until like thousands and thousands and sometimes millions of people say that they should give a shit. And then they're like, okay, well, the masses matter. So I guess we have to give a shit.
I mean, perception is perception until perception absolutely takes hold. And this might sound so stupid, but it's like from Sopranos with Chris and with Tony. It was like Tony was driving in the car with his girlfriend and they couldn't get over the perception that maybe something happened before that accident. And then no matter what, we knew that the Chris's character was just completely done from there. Once perception takes hold, it's a really hard thing to get off the tracks.
Well, to get us sort of back on track with the news aspect of things, because I mean that's news too, and that matters to people that are. If you haven't looked it up again, just go deep dive into the various aspects of what happened with this. But
Google what Zion's going through right now too.
Well, then that's the thing. I can't remember who it was. I was thinking. Well, let's talk about the Kawhi situation. And Jackson, if you can flip us over and bring up the graphic for that. Kawhi Leonard. Did I load that one? I think I did. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, I didn't. Okay, we'll just talk about it. The trade has been paused. It's not going to go through yet. Kawhi Leonard is looking like he's still going to be a Toronto Raptor, but Shams reported today that apparently until the investigation into this whole aspiration situation in Los Angeles with the Clippers and Ballmer and everything, until that has been completed, this trade will not be finalized. Also, on this note, before you give thoughts, did you see Kyle Lowry's? Which shout out to you for calling out Kyle Lowry and saying how great it was that he, that he was inducted into the Raptors Hall of Fame. Did you see that about the use of the word aspiration in his speech about Kawhi?
No, I did not see that part. Must have gone over my head.
About the championship aspirations that are going to be in existence in Toronto now. I thought it was very, if it was just happenstance, like congrats to Kyle, but that felt very tongue in cheek to me. So well done. But it's an interesting situation. I assume that this is all going to end up going through as this gets finalized. But any thoughts? I know you deep dove into this a bit more than I did.
Yeah, we talked about this on Monday a little bit. The co-founder of Aspiration went to jail for money fraud for wire fraud for $248 million. So that's definitely not a clear-cut situation that's over and done with. They will be going after other guys. And we kind of talked about maybe that's why he cut ties with Uncle Dennis and his old representation, because he just wanted to kind of play the dummy and pull a Shohei of like, hey, I didn't place any bets. My interpreter placed bets. And Kawhi doing the same thing of like, yo, I didn't plant any trees, and Uncle Dennis never told me to plant any trees. That was completely separate situation. But yeah, the Raptors were told that basically when the hammer comes down, if the trade goes through, that all of the consequences will be put in place on them. So if they put this trade on absolute pause till further notice, and who knows what happens with this, because I do think that this is a situation that's outside of the NBA's control, because we're seeing a lot of people go to jail over this and a lot of people being questioned with their ethics. And Ballmer, the richest North American sports owner, is definitely going to be scrutinized here, because a lot of these new owners are backed by private equity. They're kind of shady, but Ballmer himself is just a face. It's him. It's his money. So there's nothing to hide behind here. It's not like with the Celtics situation or any other spot here. But I do think that I'm interested to see what happens with that other crazy 6-team trade now. Does one team try to hold that up now? Because the Clippers are part of that giant 6-team trade. And there was a rumor that they were going to flip Ingram now. So now it feels like the entire NBA offseason has been put on pause by the Claw and the King. But we'll see.
Speaking of the King, yeah, I got nothing to add. We'll see what happens. Kawhi, you're not quite to Canada yet. The border you haven't gotten over the border quite yet, but it's getting close. It's getting close. If you believe that money kind of can get you over any hump, regardless of situation, I feel like that's going to be what ends up happening here. But we'll find out if that ends up being the case. Sticking in the NBA, this is interesting. We're not going to talk about the cheesy aspect of things. It came out yesterday that these are the final 3 teams where LeBron James is going to possibly take his talents to next year. Sixers, Heat, Cavs. To be honest, Sook, I feel like that we already kind of came to this conclusion that this was the one that made the most sense. I'm glad V's not here, because he would probably give you a pitch that the Celtics are still on the table. They ain't. The Warriors, I don't think is going to happen either, unless Anthony Davis magically ends up getting there as well, which don't know why they want that unction to rock and roll once again. But the stuff that's going on with the circus around this, and I mean, LeBron's on like a golf course. I don't think he really gives a shit about all this type of stuff. And I mean, Clutch Sports wouldn't exist without Bron. But of these 3 teams, do you have I don't want to say preference, but do you have which one do you think is the most feasible, and which one do you want to see the most?
I have preferences. I have thoughts. I have like so much to say about this. Obviously, we kind of touched on it before last week. I think Miami is the natural spot. Their new offense with the shallow screen and overloading the weak side, and that isolation, and that basically like putting all the prerogative in the ball handlers. Putting all the prerogative in the ball handler. I love Miami's new offense, and I do think that LeBron, Giannis, and Bam, oh my God, they would win a chip together. So I think the Sixers is complete smokescreen. Bob Myers worked for ESPN. Now he's working for the Sixers, and all ESPN is doing is talking about how the Sixers are part of this chase, and I really don't think that they are. Like, there's one basketball. We've always talked about this, and now you have VJ Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and Embiid. Like, how is LeBron going to fit into that? It doesn't make any sense. Even if LeBron is talking about, oh, I want to play meaningful basketball, winning basketball, I think we can both agree that includes LeBron James playing 36 minutes and initiating an offense, not standing in a corner. So I think it's Miami or Cleveland. My preference is Miami, and I do think that if he goes to Miami, that's the right choice. That's the right offense. That's the right franchise.
I 100% agree with you. Zero, nothing to add. I don't want him in Philly makes negative sense. I think, like you mentioned, this is just a media show. Cleveland, I guess, could be fun just for as you said, Stifler, like, just to have that be a moment of him returning back to where he played. But to me, if he's looking at all 3 of these rosters and saying, which team am I going to come in and actually substantially play meaningful basketball, as you mentioned, maybe 36 minutes is a little aggressive for a almost 42-year-old, but 30 plus average area. And possibly compete to win a championship, Miami makes the most sense. Also, head coach that has actual respect, I think, in comparison, Eric Spoelstra. You and I have definitely shit on Spo in lots of different situations, but Spo would be able to get the best out of Braun, I think,
See, that's
in this
something I
situation.
have not thought about at all, admittedly.
Do you think that he wants to
Atkinson.
go play for Kenny Atkinson? Hell
Yeah,
no.
I
Do you think
have
he wants to
not
go
thought about
butt
that.
heads with Nick Nurse? Hell no. He wants to go
Oh,
play.
Nurse is notoriously prickly. I don't see him trying to play for him.
Hell no. No way.
Yeah.
The other part of this too. Oh man, I lost my train of thought. I was going to ask you. What was I going to ask you? Oh, the other thing I think that this is why this changes the math of Scotia as well is because I think that he would have gone back to Los Angeles this year if Luka and Austin Reeves didn't get hurt down the stretch of the back part of the season and going into the playoffs. I think that stretch of play of time where Braun was back to being A1 player on the team and then probably proving to himself once again, but also proving to the entire league that he can still be a 25, 8-8 player playing 30 plus minutes a night as a starting whatever position you put him out there at. I think that kind of went to him like, oh yeah, I got tread left on the tires. I don't want to be third fiddle to somebody. Like I want to be able to come in and if he goes to Miami, he'll probably flirt with triple doubles every single night.
Oh, in that offense, absolutely no screens. Like it's so weird too because it's kind of like what the Knicks did in the finals against the Spurs to get Wemby moving. It was just so many drives. That's what Miami was doing all season. And we talked about this. They had the 12th best offense, and they had Tyler Hero for 33 games. They were running Wiggins out there shooting 41% from three. That offense with LeBron James and Giannis and Bam, and they can all dribble and pass. Oh my goodness, dude. It would be incredible to see. And like Cleveland, I don't see it. Like you said, Atkinson, D. Mitch, I don't know. I don't think they have, weirdly enough to say, enough offensive power to win the championship against some of these other teams if he goes to Cleveland.
I also think that I just think that if he played with Donovan Mitchell, he'd just get pissed.
Why?
I just don't. I don't.
Are you not a big D. Mitch guy?
They paid D. Mitch to be an A1 player. Do you think that? I think LeBron was okay with like dealing with the circumstances of what it's like to play with Luka Doncic, but I think Luka Doncic is a way more talented offensive scorer than Donovan Mitchell is.
Yeah,
right now. So Braun is okay with that because Luka's generational in that regard. Yeah, he's got his negatives, but like offensively, like the type of player LeBron James at this point, even at 40, almost 42 years old, is okay deferring to are generational players. I don't think Donovan Mitchell's a generational player. And I think that Donovan Mitchell would probably have to be the one taking the shots down the stretch, taking the big moments, and Braun, he'd fuck it up enough and Braun would get pissed.
Yeah. That's the thing too, is that like if he goes to Miami, he doesn't have to worry about that. The ball will definitely be in his hands. And the way that offensive works is, I don't know if you remember this, but do you remember when LeBron was younger, the whole thing was, oh, he passes in the big moment. Then the argument was, oh, I make the right play. Everything of Miami's new offense, the whole point of it is always make the right play. And I think that Giannis, we saw it when he won the chip. Middleton handled the ball a healthy amount. When Giannis was hurt, he got them through that one round. So I do think that Giannis is used to having someone else be the lead ball handler. And you were the one who mentioned this 2-3 weeks ago that last time LeBron was the point guard, he averaged 10 assists. Last time he was the bona fide starting point guard when the lineups were announced every night, he was double digits in the assist column. So that might be something we see again this year if he goes to Miami.
At almost 42, I'll say it one more time, and then we'll move on to other news. One thing that is still far and away an elite quality that he possesses right now. Maybe he's not as dynamic of a scorer. Maybe he's not as quick. Maybe he's, not as fast finishing at the rim, even though he's still electric on the break. His passing. And I mean, everybody in the league talks about it. His passing is still top tier. And in an offense with, Bam's no slouch either. Bam can get you picking. Bam. If you did Giannis and Bam, pick your poison on which pick and roll you want to take. I think LeBron would make the right choice in that situation. There we go. Mbappe goal. Finally got one. There you go, BTP. Just for you, baby. Ninja Turtle scored. Donatello got the job done. He does look like a Ninja Turtle.
Michelangelo.
Yeah, Michelangelo. There you go. All right. In
Good
other
for this
news
guy.
today, and IQ. What do you mean, and IQ? What does that mean?
know.
Emmanuel Quickly? Oh, his IQ for Braun. Okay.
Oh,
His passing and his IQ. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I can agree with that. In other news today, I'm sure you guys saw this. Yahoo made a big splash. We're gonna have not only fantasy football. Fantasy football is right around the corner, so holy. But college sports will also have their version. Breaking news from Yahoo today announced college football fantasy is coming this fall. It's going to be one of a kind. First time it's ever been done. It was hard for me to say that for some reason. I don't know. I'm not a big college football guy, so I probably won't be playing myself, but we will have a betting news league for you guys to join if you would like to test your college football knowledge. And neither one of us up here are really CFB dudes, but this is very exciting for the college football realm. It's going to be fun to see how this all rocks and rolls throughout the full college football regular season. Beast McNeese, are you excited as a CFB guy? 2 thumbs up down below. So yeah, that was some fun news as the fantasy, the football news is starting to trickle in there. So it's starting to trickle.
It's going to be September in any second.
Starting to trickle. Back to the basketball. Tonight is the beginning of Summer League. And these two guys, the number 1 and number 2 overall picks, are going head-to-head tonight. Should be a good one between Diabonsa and Darren Peterson head-to-head tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. Sook will talk about some of these games that he likes later tonight, as if you guys want to tap in with what Sookman likes in the Summer League. Lots of the quote-unquote high-pick players, a lot of the players that could be Rookie of the Year candidates, a lot of guys that we're going to be betting in the NBA season are going to be playing in at least the first probably 2 or 3 Summer League games, and then it'll probably start to wind down. But should be really funny. Don't do it, Stiff. Don't do it. You bet darts, dude. Come on now. You ain't down with some Summer League?
All right, we got to talk about this game, though.
We will. We'll talk about it after we talk with Chef in a minute. So we'll get to this game in just a minute. Sook does have plays in the Summer League. We'll let it rock and roll. Last bit of news. This is the biggest news of the day, Chad. I mean, I'm talking the biggest. Tomorrow, July 10th, is Friday. Happy Friday. Nice and early. French fry day deals all across all the different places that offer French fries. Tomorrow is National French Fry Day. So you're welcome for letting you know this important piece of information. Do you have a preference as our Canadian who probably hasn't been to 75/80% of these places?
I've been to the States. I think Del Taco is probably the only place I haven't had, but I will say Five Guys Cajun fries. That's probably what I like the most. Five Guys, not obviously fast food is never healthy, but it kind of leans that, like made to order peanut oil fries. Five Guys Cajun fries, those are my favorite.
Sook knows ball. I like those fries a lot, and get them in the bag. Pro tip: rip the bag at the very top, get another cup, ask them for a cup, put a I'm talking shit ton of fucking ketchup in that cup. Dip City, baby. Chick-fil-A got some pretty banging fries. Also, honorary mention, the Arby's fries. The curly fries are really tasty too.
Oh yeah, Arby's curly fries are also elite.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think there's too much nostalgia in Arby's fries, or are they legit?
No, they're legit. Definitely legit. Well, okay. To be fair, I haven't been to an Arby's in.
That's what I'm saying. When was the last time you visited an Arby's?
It's been a minute. Also, Fam randomly asked at 9 o'clock this morning if it was too early to have a roast beef and cheddar from Arby's, which is funny. And the answer was yes. Rally's fries. Was Rally even on here? Oh, yeah. Oh, Checkers. Okay. Yes, Checkers is good. Why is it called Rally's? I hate when places do that. Can we have the same name across the whole fucking country? What are we doing, man? Why are you trying to confuse me like that?
There's no Burger Kings in Australia because I think they're called Hungry Jacks because they don't have the naming rights.
That I can understand, but across the same country, what are we doing, man? I hated traveling on our bus, and we would go to a place that was basically a Kroger, but it was not called Kroger. I think it was called Albert's or something like that. What are we fucking doing, man? Just have that shit across the head. Jeff. That one got me good. Let us know your favorite fries. Let's bring up our favorite fry expert to get you guys in the zone / the owner of the hub / our favorite chef. What up, dude?
What's up, goats?
Hey, buddy. You
How
look
we
a little
doing?
red. You been in the sun?
No, it's the camera.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
You look good though. You look
Every
like you've
time
been.
I use this. I haven't used this camera in like 2 years, and I'm like every time I boost it up because I moved to the basement now. I'm usually upstairs,
Mm.
and moved to the basement. And this camera just makes it look like I have like stage 2 like skin. I don't fucking know, dude. So whatever, it is what it is. But it's
Do you have before we get to the real meat and potatoes and the important business of what is happening on the baseball streets today? You have a favorite?
Yeah, I do. I mean, Arby's number 1 for me, without a doubt.
Still
Without a
elite.
doubt.
When was the last time you had Arby's fries?
3, probably 4 years ago, dude. Like,
Oh wow.
I've been actually really good and like, getting in shape for the summer, and I'm trying to maybe run a half marathon in a couple months. And so like
Ooh.
I'm not the kids will have some fries and I'll sneak one or something like that. So
Wait, was
Arby's-
that you being sarcastic, or are you legit going to try to run a half marathon?
No, I'm gonna try. I mean, I've done a couple marathons, I've done a half marathon. So it's just like I wanted some motivation to do something over the summer.
You've ran a marathon?
Couple. 3.
Shut the hell up.
You psychopath.
I know.
Chat, drop a dub if you've ran a marathon. I could never, dude. I would die.
I can't
And I
just
used
sit
to
with
run.
my-
I used to run cross country. I played soccer. I can run,
Really?
but like, fuck 26 miles. I don't need to prove anything to nobody. That sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. I needed something to do to it is horrible, but it's
It
90%,
sounds terrible.
it's 90% mental.
I know it is, but it still sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah, I cried in my first one because I was so miserable. It's
Do your
to
nipples really start bleeding when you run a marathon? Is that a real
cry. Now
thing?
you're putting up Vaseline. Vaseline and popsicle sticks are your friend.
What are the popsicle sticks for?
Rubbing the Vaseline in areas you don't want to touch while you're running.
Fantastic.
Runners know. Runners know.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Every single time I think I know everything about Chef and Betsky, they just drop something completely fucking new.
Well, we're both 85 years old. We have many stories. The lore goes way back.
The lore is deep.
The lore is deep, brother.
I feel like right now we're the Simpsons meme of Grandpa sitting around the fire to the little kids.
Yeah.
In my day, I used
yeah,
to walk to school with Vaseline on my nipples.
and I used a popsicle stick to apply it.
Exactly. I mean,
Jesus
seriously,
Christ.
they literally hand you as you're running, they hand you popsicle sticks and Vaseline. I've done the 100 foot. Yeah.
That's crazy too.
Anyways,
Shut up, Ma.
So,
Okay.
My point.
Wow.
I haven't had fries in a long time lately.
Yeah, back to that.
Regardless, but yeah, Arby's is elite, and even though I think Arby's is one of the chains, at least from my knowledge, is kind of like shifts how they cook things and make things and whatnot, and so they've obviously stayed through the dip of like, oh, this is using only red 40 and this is only using whatever, blah blah blah, and so I think their fries are really good.
Okay. You were shaking your head at Sook's answer about the Cajun fries from Five Guys. Do you not like the Cajun fries from Five
No,
Guys?
I do. I was like, this is. I was just giving him shit if he saw me, so I'm glad.
Also, Sook, did you accept Chef's invitation to dump ice on yourself?
Oh, I was trying to sidestep that one. I was hoping that wouldn't be mentioned. Yeah, I'll do that on the weekend.
Chad, if
It's
you
good.
if you don't ever learn anything about me, I will never on this channel let anybody sidestep anything.
No.
Trust me. There will never be sidestepping around. You know what though? You're never going to play defense like that stupid guy on the timeline who went viral for teaching terrible basketball defense. Did you guys see that?
Oh my god, yeah. What the fuck?
Chef, dude, I'll send it to you when we get out of here.
Yeah.
That has to be a
this
troll,
man,
no?
no, dude, he was dead serious, bro. He has a fucking basketball camp. This man is trying to destroy ACLs left, right, and center. Like, he is trying to make sure that nobody has any ankles/knees/hips left when this is all over. Instead of trying to get somebody to slide playing defense, he's saying you need to cross your body and run. Brother, dude, Kyrie would have fucking murdered people. Like, literally murdered people.
It's not even that. It's like, home dog. If you guys are both crossing your same leg together, then you're just hip checking each other and you're getting a foul. What are we talking about?
Chef's like, I have no idea what these guys are talking about.
Yeah, I'll have to see it. I'm looking up the summer league stuff. I don't even know. Am I missing something? Like, is it like Uruguay and
that's FIBA?
Like
FIBA.
Oh, what am I? I don't know if I have it.
Summer League you should have, although maybe because you're in Illinois, the regulations are different. But Summer League, there's already games going on right now, and I know that Sook has some. Oh, that sucks.
Damn. I'm currently sweating the Hawks -3.5. I can't read a clock, so I thought the game started half an hour after the show, but it started half an hour before the show. But Austin's in chat, and I did DM him that we're both sweating it. They're up 10.
Good thing you got it in.
All right now. All right. Do you have? I can see that Ellie and Fatso are your choices on the diamond tonight. Any analysis behind why you like De La Dong and Kyle Schwarbe?
Well, first off, if anybody's sweating the World Cup play, we have a 2x cash out.
All right now.
And there's 15, probably about 20 minutes left. Brahim Diaz needs a shot on target, and Elise needs a shot, period. And so I'm like, Morocco, please fucking do something. Dembele just got a shot on target, so we have a 2x cash out if anybody failed.
Is it still? It's 2-0 now as well. France scored another goal. Dembele, the shot on target was probably that bang. There you go.
Yeah.
Cash out ASAP from Beast McNews. Chef doesn't. Chef don't cash out.
Mm-mm.
I don't even know what that means.
I would.
I probably would too, but Chef doesn't. Chef has had some big time cash out options too, and he has never pressed the button, ever in his life.
Never.
He don't roll like that.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have your principles.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, Ma, you could definitely call a goal a shot on target. That'll do it right there. All right. So
yes.
De La Cruz and Fatso then, eh?
Yes. So Fatso is, and I'm not joking when I tell you this, it's plus 128
for him to go yard.
Yes.
That is where are they playing? Where are the Phillies playing today?
They're at Great American, and it's 15 miles an hour out.
Oh,
so literally,
what's his total bases? Like 2.5 or -125, some bullshit like that.
That's the good thing about Schwarber, though. He's either striking out or he's getting a home run
every time.
His total bases is 3 for -110.
Yeah, 2.5 -1. Yeah, that's disgusting. That is absolutely nasty work. Yet probably hit it.
But
why is okay?
Go ahead.
No. Go keep. I want to hear about De La Cruz because he's fucked me left, right, and center the last week. So tell me why
it's already dropped. It's already dropped to 126. Yeah. So this game is going to be an absolute gag fest. So what I'm going to do? So V and I have a 3-teamer that we'll post that's got Marsh in it for sure. We have to discuss 2 more because we just have to discuss it. Marsh is in there. So Marsh is plus 390, very doable. He looks fantastic, and for that price is unreal. So he and I both sign off on Marsh. But yes, Ellie De La Cruz is plus 350, and truly, I think we see a gag fest. And you can take I'll give you my top 4 for that game because it's worth it. Schwarber, De La Cruz, Stewart, and Marsh. So,
I mean, you can get Sal Stewart's 2+ bases at plus 124.
Yep.
You can get De La Cruz's 2+ bases at plus 132. Holy.
Yeah. So that game is going to be insane. I mean, you might as well just honestly, you could probably take the over 9.5 and just call it a day.
Okay.
So I like those. Those are my favorite.
I know Shags wrote about this game as well at bettingnews.com. If you guys want to go peep Shags scribbles, I don't know what Shags is on. Hopefully he's not on the under after you just said that you like the over. Let me just have a gander here and see what Mr. Betts enjoys.
Wind is howling out, and
Shags is on the Phillies -1.5. Phillies to win.
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea. I mean, Singer is absolute trash this year. So
Yeah. Okay. So those two. You like anything else on the baseball slate, or is that it?
So I've been doing the Moneyline Madness kind of thing. And yeah, Sunday killed us. We were down 2.5 units, and then we've been creeping back every single day we've done it so far. I've had 4 plays each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3-1 each day. So we're back in the green. So 9-3 for the last couple of days. And then of course I did realize, but I just didn't have time to look at the actual sides and totals for all the games. So we're sitting at 1.5. But like I said, I like the over in the Phillies Reds game. 9.5 for -102 is a little crazy to me. So give me the over in the Phillies Reds game. And I think we also do see some a nice sleeper folks for the Mariners Marlins game, but I can I don't have to talk about that. But yeah, Trout goes yard again tonight. He just came back from injury yesterday and hit a gagger, and he will go again tonight.
Who's on the bump for the Rangers?
On the bump for the Rangers is Eovaldi.
Okay.
Eovaldi. So he's mid, but Trout's back healthy, and he looks fantastic as of late. So or he looks fantastic against the pitch mix, and like I said, back healthy. So give me Trout.
Nice. All right. So Fishy, and then everybody and their mother on the Phillies to go Yabo.
Yeah.
And some Reds. What's your favorite? Do you want to go in the parlay before we love you and leave you? Do you have a favorite? And one of the batters? Do you want to go with that over? What do you like?
Can you do what? I mean, you don't have to tell them what book you're using, but if you want to do like team total home runs, I can do those on this book I'm using. I don't know if you can do that or not. If not, I can shift.
Just trying to see, just because that's not available widely everywhere, and I know people will be wanting to tail.
Then give me Marsh HRR.
Marsh HRR.
Marcia. 2+ -136. That good?
Oh, that's fine.
Sounds good. All right, Brandon Marsh for the Phillies, 2+ hits, runs, and RBI, -136 for the vibes. Good stuff, bro. Love you. Thank you so much for stopping by, sharing the knowledge, and for the fries, and for telling us that you rubbed Vaseline on your nipples with a popsicle stick.
Anytime. What did you guys talk about the WNBA at all? Because I've not looked and I want to sweat something.
You want to stay? I'm about to do it right now. If you would.
Yeah, I'll stay for a minute.
Okay. All right. Let's jump to the WNBA streets. 3 games tonight in the WNBA. The Atlanta Dream taking on the Seattle Storm. First game of the night. 11.5-point favorites are the Dream. And for this one, we're going to play just the tip, because I got the tip master play of the day in this game. And we're going back to the woman who just hates the other woman. Give me Flo J over 19 or over 20.5 PRA. Load it up. There it is. There's the tip master play of the day. Flo J Johnson over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists for plus 100 value. You got this a little bit earlier today if you tapped in with me on Tipmaster. You can scan that QR code on the screen if you'd like to post your tips and so much more all across their platform. But as I told you guys, remember when we bet her last week or 10 days ago? She was taking on Angel Reese, former college teammates, and now they get a chance to go once again. Not today, Ma. They're going to go to head-to-head once again today, and I'm taking Flo J in the exact same spot. She soared over this PRA in their last matchup. I have no idea why this line is sitting at a solid 20.5. You can take the points if you want at 12.5. She just came off 23 points in her last game. She's hit that line in 3 of her last 4. And like I said, in the last game against Atlanta, albeit it was in Seattle, but 24 points. She had a double-double in rebounds, facilitated the basketball as well. This line's just too low. So give me Flo J. I think that on the other side, Angel Reese should probably have a good game scoring too. These ladies going kind of tit for tat, but I really like Flo J here. Give me the 20.5 PRA. And like I said, Tipmaster play of the day. You can get involved with our friends at Tipmaster at tipmaster.ai. You can use the promo code TIPVIBES to get $10 in coins dropped into your account if you would like to tail some other people across the 3,000 cappers across the entire platform, or you can tap in with our content for free, and you can join our guild and get involved with all of our stuff at Tipmaster. But first play of the day for me in the first game, Flo J Johnson, PRA, points, however you want to slice it. taking on the Storm, taking on the Dream. Second game, Mercury taking on the Fever. A lot of game time decisions here. Alyssa Thomas and Aaliyah Boston are both game time decisions for the Fever and the Mercury on either side. I think both of those ladies are going to play. We're seeing a 1.5 point spread for the Phoenix Mercury. No Caitlin Clark. She played last night, as this is a back-to-back for the Fever as they lost to the Sparks in Los Angeles. So a big, long road trip here for the Indiana Fever. It was always the plan for them to kind of rotate between Clark and Aaliyah Boston playing, as they're both kind of hampered by some injuries right now, to making sure they don't play back-to-backs. But I'm going to the other side. Again, Alyssa Thomas, pay attention to the news if she ends up playing or not for the Mercury. I think that she's going to suit up, which obviously changes the math a lot for this Mercury team. And I'm taking my French lady. A better last game. She didn't quite get the job done. I'm taking her points once again, though. Valerian, aye, Captain. You weren't good for me last game, but she definitely had the volume, and she played a lot of minutes, and I think that we're going to see something similar once again. And, oh, by the way, these teams just played at the end of June, and she had 19 points. But I'm taking the PR in this situation. She had 19-3 in their last game. She almost got over her PR line against the Chicago Sky with 9 points and 6 boards in their last game, playing 27-plus minutes. Set it, forget it, don't overthink it. Aye, Captain. Give me Valerie, the French lady. Over 15.5 points and rebounds. Take the points if you can't take the PR, depending on where you're shopping. I think she should probably score 10+ in this nice matchup there. Last game of the night. Also, Fever playing terrible defense right now. I think the Mercury should be able to score some points. Kalia Copper's in a good spot, too, if you'd like to go that way. One more. Fire taking on the Aces in Portland. Now, still no 100% news on Asia Wilson. She hasn't played the last 3 games. Don't know if she's going to suit up once again tonight, so pay attention for the GTD tag next to her. I think she probably sits once again if you want to take some Jackie Young stock, but I actually went to the other side. Bridget Carlton's been really good for this team, but so has Carla Lay, and she has been fantastic in the last 3 or 4 games. The points and assist line is sitting at 20.5 at a playable -120 price. Shop around as always to find the best available one. Hit this line in 3 straight games, and in her last game against the Aces earlier this season, she had 18 points and 8 assists. I like the assist line too at 5.5 for a little bit of juice if you want to go that direction, but she's been scoring the basketball, shooting really well, and I think this game could turn into a little bit of a track meet. 2 teams that are not really playing a lot of defense right now. So I really like Carla Lay at over 20.5 points and assists. Dating back to the last game, Captain Valerie, I don't know how to say her first name. I've heard it 7,000 different ways, so I'm just gonna call her Valerie. I know it's I though. That's what I do know. And then the tipmaster play of the day, Flo J. Johnson, over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Bing, bong, bang. Jackson's pissed at II too because she didn't cash out for him either last time, and he even texted me on the side about it. I feel bad for selling. So,
oh no,
I know. There you go, Chef. There's some WNBA for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll find something for the parlay here in a minute after Sook talks about what he likes in the summer league action. Chef, you want to get out of here now, or do you want to stick around a little longer?
Yeah, I'll get out of here. I got to try to find a book to do the summer league stuff because that's crazy. I can't do that. But FIBA qualifiers.
Yes.
Exciting.
It is very exciting. VJ Edgecombe has been great, and Sengun has been good, and it's going to go on for another few weeks here, but it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Still, there's always basketball, so
the other day, Chef, I bet Team India under.
You gave up on betting. You gave up on betting on them after they fucked you the first game, so you just said, "Screw this team, I'm taking the under now."
After you bet a team to cover the 30-point spread, they are dead to you, or they better be dead to you.
And yeah, especially if they don't.
You got to put some FIBA qualifier stuff because I'm sure people will look at that too.
I will.
Yeah.
Yes, they will, Chef. It's not like we've been telling this guy to do that for a long time. Not at all. All right, dude. Have a great rest of your Thursday, man. Appreciate you. Go get some popsicles and some Vaseline.
Sure.
And press the button on the Hornets to cover 1.5 against the Magic. Kicks off in 2 hours, so find a book.
I'll look.
Find a book. All right. Love you, Chef. See you later, buddy.
All right.
Peace. Whoops. Sorry. My bad. You want to talk about the Hornets a little bit more?
Yeah, might as well jump into that. I'm taking the Hornets -1.5 plus 100. Just looking at this lineup, it makes no sense to me why they would be just a short number like that. They have Sion on the team, SPJ Kalkbrenner's on the team, SPJ Salon's on the team, and it makes no sense to me why all those guys would be on the team. And then also want to shout out McNeely. Everyone forgets McNeely out of Connecticut was on that Montverde 6 team, the team with Cooper Flagg and Asa Newell, the guy that we bet on for a double-double at the end of the season with the Hawks. So that was a loaded team. He didn't really get to play. So I don't understand why the Hornets are only a short favorite here. I do think that their roster is just a large cut above. I don't make this number makes no sense to me. And like Trizzy has taught us, sometimes it's just a number. So I took it. I do think the Hornets beat the brakes off their competition. That summer league roster looks legit. And like we've talked about before, G League, Summer League, all of this stuff, there's levels to this game. Someone that has played NBA rotational minutes for a fun Hornets team, and now that guy's playing in Summer League, I assume they will beat the brakes off these kids that don't know what they're doing.
-1.5 or +1.5. -1.5 plus
1.
100. Okay. All right. Before we move on here and cook, we got 8 minutes left in the show, which will probably go a little over. But any thoughts on what we talked about a little bit earlier? The two studs going toe to toe. Any thoughts on this game, Diabonsa versus Peterson? I do you really think, before you talk about these guys going head to head and these teams going head to head, how many more games do we think we're going to see Peterson in Summer League? Like maybe this one, maybe in one more. Like if he has another good game tonight, do we really need to see more from this dude?
I think that what you just said is true. This might be the last one we see. I think they were getting prepped up for this one. Like the first time these two guys played, because I have this pulled up in high school in 2024, the first time they ever played against each other, Darren Peterson, 32 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. AJ, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. Then they played each other again the next year, and Peterson, 58 points. AJ, 49 points. Then they played each other in college. AJ actually had 17 points. Darren had 18, but Darren only played in 20 minutes. He didn't play in the second half because of injury. So actually, Darren Peterson is 3-0 against his competition. But weirdly enough, SPJ, and this is why you can never trust AI. I looked this up really quick. Usually I don't use AI, but because it was right before the show, I looked this up. And for some reason, Google AI is telling me that today's game, July 9th, Utah Jazz versus the Wizards, is going to end in a game outcome of Jazz winning 90-82, Peterson with 18 points, and AJ with 17 points. This game hasn't happened. But right there, AI is telling me the score and how many points people end up with. So basically, what I'm saying is all those numbers I just told you could be absolute fucking bullshit. Don't use AI. Absolute waste of time.
Hey, dude, if that ends up being the final score of the game and you just said that, then we're cooked. We're absolutely cooked. Yeah, and fuck AI.
But these guys are going to go absolutely at each other's throats. They've been compared since high school, and now they're both in their landing spots, and everyone thought that maybe AJ wanted to be in Utah because of all of his ties there, but now he's in DC. So I do think that this will be a great game. And Austin, we were talking about this before. 186 for summer league games feels really high, but the last time we saw 186 last week, the game went over, so maybe it goes over again today. But I'm super excited for this one, and I'll be tuning into this one. Funny enough, you guys are talking about before you're watching soccer today. You guys were all watching soccer, and I was watching Timberwolves Pelicans summer league.
Hey, that basketball never sleeps for Sukbar, chat, as it does for many as well. 2-0 right now, still, as we are going into extra time of the France-Morocco games, looking like the France is going to their way into the semifinals. Mbappe, the Ninja Turtles are making it through.
Do you have a bet wagered for a winner in FIFA?
I do. I took England at 8-1 before the tournament started, purely for half of my, I didn't want to bet.
Kind of nice, I bet, right now.
I got a nice little cash out. It was like $10, so it wasn't anything crazy. So, it's just a little something. So nice little sweat out right now.
Hey, Stifler, we cashed, so it was a good watch, I bet.
Before we move past the Peterson thing, you can bet right now Giabonsa and Peterson both to score 20 points for +130.
Yeah, see, but I feel like I feel like might be a trap. We still have Ace Bailey in this game. We still have Cody Williams in this game. We still have
Bro, Peterson's definitely taken 15 to 17 shots in this game, no doubt.
Let me just bring up the Wizards Summer League roster. I do think the Wizards steal this one.
It's a 2.5.
Trey Johnson. That was the other guy, SPJ.
Trey.
He averaged 19 points in last year's Summer League on 58% shooting, and he's on this roster again. I think that, dude, we talk about this all the time. These guys are all dogs. You think Ace Bailey and Trey Johnson are just going to sit there and be like, all right, we're just going to give this team to these two guys? They definitely want their say in the NBA as well. So this game's going to be bonkers today, bro.
It'll be a fun one. You can watch it on ESPN tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern if you'd like to tap in. Also, World Cup, what are we fucking doing? Why is there not a game tonight? I understand that France-Morocco is in Europe, but why in the actual hell was this game not in primetime tonight? Anybody? Chat?
Yeah.
Bueller?
Weird.
What are we doing? Bueller? McNeese, do you agree? What the fuck was that? Why is the France-Morocco quarterfinal game in the World Cup last 8 games, and you're going to put one at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? That's still fucking late for France, by the way. And it's a school night. Put it at fucking midnight or put it at 6 p.m. Thank you, Beast. That's exactly why. Thank you very much. What was that comment about Wimbledon tomorrow? Sneaky bet tomorrow AM, boys. Wimbledon, Arthur Fury, hometown kid to steal a set tomorrow, -124. Run it. Shout out Jordan Murray. Shout out Jordan Murray on Twitter. Are we tailing this? I don't know anything about this. Except, I mean, I know where Wimbledon is, and I know that, I think it's the semis are tomorrow. Is it the semis or I think it's the semis tomorrow.
Final is this weekend, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think this is the semis. Arthur, is it Ferry? I'm really showing how much tennis is hard though, because like guys come out of nowhere, and there's so many guys/ladies. Like, I mean, I know Djokovic, I know Skinner, I know those guys. He got like an exemption into this tournament. Interesting. Okay. But he made it this far. Against Zverev. He's the one that beat Zverev.
We might have to scale this.
I wanted to. Oh yeah, okay. Here we go. He's playing Zverev. He's plus 493 to win. If you bet, Jeff. Oh. Wait, what are we taking here? Jeff's about to leave and never come back.
Sneaky bet is to steal a set -124.
So just to win a set. Oh, sets. Here we go. But how do you bet that? Set spread? No.
You can bet him to win the first set +275.
I feel like that's getting greedy about something we don't know shit about.
Win a set -125. I found it.
Where is it under? Oh, is it players?
Arthur Ferry 2. And then win 2 sets +240. Win from behind +1200. It's always good to win from behind. Did I say something weird?
No, you're good. I think it's under sets. You bet over 3.5 sets. Match lines? Total games?
I feel like everyone in chat is tailing Jordan.
Jordan, you've been tailed by every single person in chat. There's going to be so much investment now on Arthur Ferry tomorrow, and you could be an absolute goat if he wins just a singular set.
100%.
Let's go. Okay, I was going to say we put it in the parlay, but Jordan, you're new to the program, or you're new to commenting on the program.
And that's tomorrow. We'd have to
more
sweat
analysis.
it out.
I don't want to sweat it out.
Okay.
Shout out Jordan. Let's go. Also, yeah, what are we doing? What is this as well? Putting Messi at the same time as the start of the UFC card. What the hell is that? Also, chat, violence report this weekend. McGregor's return taking on Max. Thank you. Taking on Max. That will be not normal time. So we will be doing a violence report. We'll be breaking down every single fight at what number is it? UFC 230, 239?
329.
I got the numbers wrong. You sure?
329. I'm sure.
I'm not dyslexic. Maybe. I don't know. 3:29, 4 o'clock Eastern on Saturday, right before the card starts. If you want to get your bets in, right before everything gets rocking and rolling for the return of McGregor versus Holloway. All right, cook. All right, Sook, let's cook. All right, cook, let's Sook.
Sure.
Leg number 1 from Chef Brandon Marsh, 2+ HRR.
All right,
Summer
Marsh,
League.
2+. You
Hornets,
want to put
right?
the Hornets? Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm pretty confident in the Hornets.
They're +1.5 now.
They're +1.5.
They are -120.
How the fuck did that fully flip?
Well, it's okay. Do we want to do something with this Jazz Wizards game? With the Diabonsa stuff and Peterson? The over?
It's high. It's high though. But last time I doubted that it hit in a summer league game.
What about the Clippers and Kings game too? I wish I could bet Acuff. I'm not giving you anything for him. This also might be his last game playing.
Yeah, I almost bet the Kings tonight too again, just because of that.
-2.5.
Yeah, didn't get there, but
let's just do the Hornets then for now.
Okay.
To the dub, we got to put Flo J in here.
100,000,000%. Did you see that dope thing you were talking about? How she had such a good game. KD was in the crowd. KD daps her up after the game. What does she say? She daps him up. First thing that comes out of her mouth is, "I need to train with you." I'm not talking any bullshit, any this, that. Thanks for coming. Business.
Oh, business.
Business.
He's gonna be on one of her mixtapes now.
100%.
Could you imagine KD rapping?
I bet he thinks he can rap. He looks like a guy that thinks he could rap.
We need a Slim Shady, Slim Reaper collab.
Oh, I feel like Eminem probably hates KD. Just massive assumption, but I'm doing it.
I can't. I wish I could like off the top of the dome rap and then like just make fun of Eminem in the way like all the bars and the run the cars and they're making the cars and like that type of shit. But I can't.
No.
All right, Flo J 20.5 PRA. Flo and Val 2015 combo with the boost. I'm running it. Let's go.
Yeah. See, we have Thorb for that.
Yes, we do. Shout out Thorb. Go check. Hey, go follow Thorb on Spotify, man. The guy puts out straight up bangers and a half. It also helps the guy support. Follow his music. Do you like any of the other plays that I mentioned in the dub? Do you remember them?
We could go with the Val. You like Val a lot?
Aye, Captain.
It's plus money.
Beast McNeese is like, you sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
You gotta go back sometimes.
Hey,
gotta go back.
You do. Okay, let's go. Aye, Captain. Valerie.
I mean, we could go light too.
10+.
France is winning. She's French. Maybe she's happy. Dude, people like soccer a lot.
I know, man. I'm telling you, she's probably friends with.
What if she's like warming up for the game right now and she's like, "Oh, I'm like fucking Kylian Mbappe too."
That's probably what Malonga's doing. So he's also playing tonight.
If V was here, he'd be all over this narrative with me.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm already on it. Let's take Val. Let's take her 15+ PR.
A summer league slate lay. We'll do this on Friday. Which is tomorrow.
Well done. Guess what comes after Thursday? Friday. Brandon Marsh, 2+ HRR. The Hornets, plus the 1.5 on the spread. Flo J. Johnson, over 20.5 PRA. Tipmaster play of the day. And Valerie the French. In honor of French getting the job done. 15+ points and rebounds. Plus 919, Sook.
919.
Plus 919. It could be.
What is that called? A palindrome?
That is a palindrome, indeed. I hope that is free 99. That's what I'm hoping. Bet responsibly, chat, as always. Tail, there's lots of different plays we talked about throughout the entire show, though. So Tail what you would like. Cook your own parlays. Have some fun. That's why you guys are here, to vibe out with us, because you guys come for the winners, but you stick around for the vibes. Shall we play a little game? Tail delay if you
100%.
want to. It'll get posted on the timeline. Follow us at Your Betting News across all social platforms, on X, on Twitch, on YouTube. Follow us on other Instagram and TikTok as well for some other content over there too. Football's right around the corner. We got a lot of stuff rocking and rolling behind the scenes. It's going to be coming out very soon. We're going to be having our fantasy football leagues for all of you guys that played last year. We had 3 leagues last year. It's looking like we might have 4 this year. So we'll be rocking and rolling with our fantasy leagues. We're going to do a fantasy football college league as well. We're going to have a lot more stuff. Summer league sweat. Jordan wants even more summer league action. Come back tomorrow. We'll be on the All Sauce team, Sook and V and myself, and we will be going through a lot of summer league chatter and all the NBA talk you want. So come back and hang out with us. Subscribe to the channel across all platforms. All the content's free. You can all go check us out at bettingnews.com too for the vibes.
100%. It sounds so stupid, but it's like if you're a recreational daily gambler, summer league is like how you kind of get ahead of the curve for the start of the next season. You already know all the guys that the books are going to misprice when an injury happens.
It's literally the best part. And you don't have to wait until to find out that Stephon Castle is going to be a hooper because you watched it all summer league.
Or even the other guy, you fell in love with Max during summer league last year, and now look at him during the FIBA qualifiers. Like Chef is talking about, everybody was discounting France because they don't have all the names. Like Wemby's not on the qualifier team, but Max has just been beating the brakes off of dudes.
Max Reynaud, Mad Max, man.
Dude, they need to get Sabonis off that roster, but this is an all-sauce team, so we can't do this.
A-Cuff and Mad Max. Whoo, I can get down with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's play Build a Player just for the vibes to finish this off. Get up here, Jackson. Play with us. It'll be fun.
Let's go.
All right, all right, so if you never played this game before, it's very fun. We're going to try to build a quarterback, and then we are going to see how we do. Do we want to do all time, or do we just want to do the classic OG version?
Let's let Jackson decide.
I played like all time once, and it was pretty fun. You basically are guaranteed a 99, but everyone else has good teams too. So
let's do classic then. Let's make it difficult.
Let's make it hard. Let's do classic. Because all time is fun. You get like Brady and Peyton and all that jazz. Can you zoom in a little bit, Sook?
I can, but then it starts to glitch a little bit. How's that? I'll just read it out as we go.
Yeah, just read it as we go.
All right.
All right. Spin it.
Spin it.
Grip it and
We
rip it.
have the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield.
Is there an A+ on there somewhere? Or is it all?
No,
there's some A's.
There's an A for arm, A for leadership, and then an A- for creativity and playmaking, A- for accuracy and touch. Everything else is B's. I think we take leadership.
yeah,
Or arm.
I agree.
I think that we could get a bad quarterback with a good arm, though.
That's fine. Let's go leadership then.
All right.
97. All right.
Seahawks and
Sam Darnold, come on.
Jalen Milroe.
He's got good legs.
Yeah,
Right.
A- on the legs.
Oh,
He does. That'll work. Yeah, rock with that.
Better.
Rock the A- legs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That'll work.
Spinning. Panthers and
Bryce.
Will Greer.
Yikes.
That's a lot of C's.
Oh.
Oh,
We
man.
we might have to respin, eh?
This looks like Sauce Man's high school report card. C-, C-, C-.
Reese, you guys down to respin?
Yeah.
We got to hope for Bryce Young.
All right.
Not Kenny Smallhands.
Spinning it up.
No!
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's got a B- though.
He's got a B- in accuracy and touch. That's his highest rated one. Otherwise, we take a hit with a C+. What do you guys think?
What's the C+ in?
C+ in vision, processing, and playmaking and creativity.
Let's go, I guess, B-, eh?
B-, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Spinning it up. And we
83.
got the
Jaden,
Commanders
Jaden,
and
yes.
Jaden.
Wow.
Do we go vision A or arm A-? Also processing B+ and pocket presence at B+.
The creativity at A- feels interesting. Or I think we save the arm still for vision, maybe with the A.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Vision, Jackson?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Let's go. All right. Next one up. Rams
Stafford,
and
please.
Ty.
I think we got a respin, right?
There's a B- in processing. That's the highest rated one. Everything else is C's and D's.
What's the other? Stetton Bennett. He's probably not going to be much better. And then we could get Stafford.
Yeah. I think we just take the B- and roll. Save it.
Okay.
Yeah,
in
let's go.
case we get screwed with like the
Yeah.
Jets or some shit.
Eagles.
Hurts.
Dalton. Do we go build C plus or because arm we can hope for
What's the arm? Oh, C.
C plus as well.
Yeesh.
Yikes.
Who's the other one? Tanner who?
Tanner McKee and Jalen
And
Hurts.
obviously Jalen.
Yeah.
Is
Do you
Jalen?
spin?
What do you think, Jackson?
I feel like Hurts has I think he has an S build, so that might be worth to shoot for.
Does that mean A plus for the S?
It's like even a higher.
It's
tier.
above, yeah.
I've never had an S before. All right now. Nah, let's try it. Whatever. Come on.
All right.
We got a 50% chance.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Might be-
build A. Yeah, still good.
Take
That'll
that.
work.
Perfect. All right,
Okay.
spinning
Come on,
it up.
Cowboys.
Vikings and Wentz.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Arm C plus, playmaking C minus, pocket presence C plus.
Should we go pocket presence?
Yeah.
Right? Because we got legs.
Yeah.
We got legs.
We're just going to get lit up from behind all the time, but that's okay. Whatever.
Hey, like we said, you win from behind sometimes.
Yeah, every once in a while. All right.
All right, Ravens and Huntley.
Oh.
That's gross.
No
too, man.
spins left.
That is disgusting.
Do you just go creativity and wait for an arm?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Man, Huntley doesn't have a bigger C. I feel like he at least a B.
Jets.
Oh,
Oh, my
this is
God.
disgusting.
Jets and Gino.
Oh.
B minus. That's not
Oh.
terrible.
Not
good.
Not the worst.
We're so mid.
All right, let's find out what team we're on, boys.
Titans. We're gonna be so mid.
Giants.
Oh, that's not good either.
Oh,
We're
only 80
playoffs.
overall.
We're cooked. I don't even think we're making the playoffs. Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
playoff
oh.
bound. Playoff bound.
oh, we snuck in there. Sheesh, dude.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Better than Jameis Winston.
Yeah, right. We're getting
Right.
cooked in the playoffs, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. We're getting
Oh.
ducked.
Oh. No, we're
Can we come from behind?
Oh,
No,
nope.
no.
We sure can.
Cooked.
What that was a
Absolutely
terrible
cooked.
round. That was hard.
Eliminated in the wild card.
Yeah, we suck.
We got sacked 38 times and
Yes,
rushed for
that
700
terrible
yards.
ass pocket present. That'll do it. Got killed. Oh my god. All right. Well, that was fun. Fun while it lasted. Whoop.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
There we go.
All right. Hey, there's intern Beast McNeese. Everybody say hi. Appreciate you, dude. This has been your afternoon bet espresso. Thanks for stopping by right here on the Betting News Network. Tail the parlay if you would like to. It'll get posted on the timeline on Twitter. Brandon Marsh, 2+ HRR. Flo J, do you love me? Flo J Johnson, over 20.5 PRA. Thank you, Jeff. Valerie, over 15.5 points and rebounds, and then the Hornets plus the 1.5 in Summer League, plus 900. Bing, bong, bang. We'll be back with you guys tomorrow morning. 3 shows on a Friday to send you off into the weekend. Morning spread, any given wager back tomorrow with Adam and myself. And we got a special guest joining us, as well as Slop stopping by in the afternoon. And then to send you off into happy hour into the weekend, myself, Sook, and Vsauce will be live on the All Sauce team to talk more Summer League, talk some NBA news, and have some fun with you guys to send you off into the weekend sun. That's just Sook. We'll give him a follow on the timeline. You got anything else for the kids, boy?
No, shout out the Hawks. They're up 26, and that Spurs Summer League team does not look good. So if anyone wants to fade them going forward, go ahead. Their best player on that roster is Carter Bryant, who's not really an offensive guy.
I wonder who's calling the play-by-plays. Is
Ooh.
Lindy Waters out there playing?
Oh, poor Lindy.
Poor
You know
Lindy.
what's sad about that? That he likely does not come back to the Spurs now, too, because they just don't want the distraction. We see veteran players be let go. Look at Kennedy Carter.
That was a wild situation, too. Nobody, why? We don't have time for this. We'll talk about it tomorrow. My name is SPJ. Thanks for being here for your afternoon bet espresso. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night, and we'll catch you right here on the Betting News Network tomorrow. Take it easy, chat.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
Rolling.
What you wanna do?
What you know about